So we're finally getting some more information about what we can expect for the newest season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, and it's probably not exactly what you expect. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Happy New Year. I hope that you all have a fantastic New Year's Eve and new welcoming of the new year. We have done so many amazing things in regards to this channel and everything else that we're doing on other platforms, so be sure to follow us there as well. But thank you to all of you that have supported what we've done. And of course, thank you to the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We covered them in their lackluster season, but I thought it was entertaining because we engaged in the conversation. We had fun talking about the episodes together, and I look forward to doing that in 2022. But let's talk about what's happening for season 14. There have been mixed reviews on the tea in regards to how you feel about this new season, the newest housewives. As you know, Bravo during this year confirmed the newest peach holders, including the return of Charade Whitfield, and for the very first time, legendary friend of, Marlo Hampton has a peach. But what can we expect for the newest season? So according to our friends over at CITE, as you know, we love to cite our sources. Happy holidays to her and everyone over there. Let's talk about what we can expect for this new season. So according to her exclusive sources, who have come to be true, a lot of you like, oh, these people don't know what they talking about. Bravo needs to shut y'all down for talking stuff, especially about my recent exclusive about the COVID-19 exposure. Okay, y'all. Yes, we understand it was a holiday break this week, but I told you there was a COVID exposure 2 weeks ago. Check that video. Thank God I did that video on time. So shout out to our sources that gave us that information, and Tamara Tattles in her new exclusive tea is confirming some of what we said a couple of weeks ago. But let's talk about Kenya and what we can expect for Kenya Moore and this new season. Some of you said Kenya Moore's storyline, you don't want to hear about it, but it seems as if Kenya is breaking down those walls in this new season. Let's read exactly what Tamara Tattles is saying. So this is what she says. Kenya is by far the center peach. She's being more transparent. This season documents her picking up the pieces after her whirlwind relationship with Mark Daly dissolved. She's still doing the absolute most per usual. We wouldn't expect anything less. But it just feels a lot less self-produced and more that she's standing up for herself and holding the other ladies accountable. Well, she was always good at that. Most notable, she's the season's fact checker. When someone presents information to the group that seems questionable, Kenya is calling them out and pulling out receipts. She has been part of the scenes that will definitely go down in the RHOA Hall of Fame. That's big for Tamara Tattles to say. Okay, so for example, so we're getting an example here. In her blowout come to Jesus conversation with Drew Sidora early in the season, according to Tamara Tattles, she says Drew isn't pressed to go at Kenya anymore after this blowout. So as you know, we've been reporting on the situation with Charade Whitfield and Prison Bay. We told you that allegedly Prison Bay sent a cease and desist to Bravo to stop using his likeness and mentioning his name on the show. And I said to you, this might mean Charade's peach is in jeopardy. But Charade is not a newbie to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, so she understands what it takes to produce a storyline and to save her peach. And according to Tamara Tattles, that's exactly what she ends up doing. So Tamara says this: the third time must be the charm for Charade, who is giving it her all. After Tyrone bailed on taping this season, Charade has went into high gear to keep her story interesting and to keep her job. She's working on She by Charade and even being vocal about her financial strains. Yes, she's still filming at the monstrosity she calls her chateau. Come on, Tamara. I liked Chateau Charade. But Tamara says that she finally feels open enough to show who Charade Whitfield really is. You remember when we were first introduced to Charade Whitfield, she was living this fabulous life. She wanted a seven-figure divorce settlement. A lot of you did not believe Charade, and that's probably part of the reason why Charade has kind of come and gone on the show. She has not been vulnerable enough for you. And it seems as if, based on this new tea, Charade is like, you know what? I don't have Prison Bae. I have to really show myself. And we're finally probably going to get those She by Charade designs. Well, no, not designs, actual fashion. So according to Tamara Tattles, the former bone collector is now trying to fix her life. Let's hope none of her own carefully buried bones make an appearance on the show. But let's talk about Drew. As you know, in our exclusive, we talked about Drew going up against Charade's friend, Fatum Alfred, and so many people are now confirming what my source revealed, that Fatum will be a friend of on the show. So this is what Tamara Tattles is saying about Drew and what we can expect for her storyline this year. She says, after realizing her place in the group was in jeopardy after Portia didn't sign on for the season, Drew immediately went to work to get her story up to par with heavy hitters like Charade and Marlo. What she didn't know is that Charade doesn't want to lose this paycheck for a third time. Charade immediately found Drew to be disingenuous, and that she seemed to be very elitist, especially pertaining to her career. We saw that. We saw that last season from Drew. You know, she had the best person in Hollywood doing wigs, and we were like, girl. But if you watch Drew on social media, those wigs and makeup game has gotten so much better. So much better. And that usually does happen in a Housewives second season. We just thought Drew would know. Drew has been on television. She understands that stuff. But apparently she didn't. So in one particular blowout argument between Charade and Drew, Charade pressed Drew about the gossip about her husband. As you know, in our exclusive, according to Fatum Alfred, Charade's friend, Drew's assistant told her a rumor about Ralph being gay. And I know, guys, you're tired of them utilizing a gay rumor as a weapon. So Charade pressed Drew about the gossip about her husband. Although Drew stood her ground, this altercation made the newcomers see her as the group's punching bag. Drew is down with all the theatrics this season. She goes for the jugular and has to be removed from the set after arguments. But what about Marlo? As you know, Marlo has been a friend of on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for many years. She has set the archetype for what we would love from a friend of. But now, finally, after so many requests for Marlo to become a peach holder, she finally gets it this season. But what is Marlo's storyline? How do you feel Marlo will handle having this peach? Well, according to Tamara Tattles, she does. She does handle it. She does bring it. So this is what she says. Marlo is a part of a lot of the drama. When she got her pickup letter and confirmation that she would be a first-time peach holder, she confided in Nene, who told her that the only way she will keep it is to bring Kenya down. She's been vocalizing Kenya's behind-the-scenes misdeeds and gossip about various ladies, and even pressured Kenya to do some damage control before the information gets back to the rest of the ladies. Marlo's place in the group has never been more solidified. Her name comes up in every scene, and she's not backing down. As you know, we've covered a bunch of different stories, most recently that Kenya allegedly hired security because of her concerns with Marlo. But what about the newest housewife, four-time Olympic gold medalist and fellow Jamaican, Sonia Richards-Ross? As you know, she's been on television before. She's been on reality TV before, but a lot of you didn't know a lot about her. And if you did watch her reality show, you weren't sure what she could bring. But we've been hearing good things about Sonia, and I'm excited to see her and the fact that she's an actual housewife, but also a businesswoman and very successful in her own right. So according to Tamara Tattles' sources, she says this: newbie Sonia has come in hot. She's gone for blows with Drew. Damn, she really is the punching bag this season, Drew. I'm here for it, though. And she calls Charade out for doing almost the most on the first ladies trip. Sonia is a firecracker. She's best described as a person who won't start the fire, but she'll definitely add gasoline to it. Best thing to come for her so far is that she has an amazing family, beautiful home, and handsome husband. She has all of the criteria that a Bravo housewife needs, but can she break through the clutter with big personalities like Kenya, Marlo, and Charade? But here's the thing. Sonia, and I know there's still a few more weeks of filming for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's not your job. Don't try and outshine a Kenya, Marlo, or Charade. Those are already big personalities. What we do need is someone that's going to bring balance, but a little spiciness every once in a while. Candy was legendary for that. A lot of you like to call Candy boring, but she added a lot of balance to the show. But every once in a while, Candy would turn up. Candy would turn up. And I keep telling you, I feel like this is going to be Candy's transition season. There's nothing wrong with that, Candy. You've had a great time on this show, and you're about to launch your spinoff. And I actually think her spinoff is going to be a lot better than Portia's Family of Lies. I really feel like it's going to be the new Vanderpump Rules of Bravo, especially because, Lord have mercy, Vanderpump Rules, those ratings are horrendous. But anyways, moving on. Since we're talking about Candy, Tamara has a little bit about what's going on with Candy this season. And as always, Candy is playing the safe route and being cordial with everyone. She's working and basically facilitating a lot of the group's dynamics. Candy is basically the show's matriarch. Charade Whitfield's friend, Fatum Alford, will make several reoccurring appearances. And The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 is expected to premiere in the spring. As you know, normally we would have already seen The Real Housewives of Atlanta starting last month, but what they've done is give us Portia's Family of Lies instead, and a lot of you are mad and livid and going into the new year hating Bravo. But it's okay. I think 2022 is going to be a better year for us and for Bravo and Peacock. Guys, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to follow us here. We know a lot of you watch the videos but may have not subscribed, and I get it. It's hard to be like, yeah, I'm going to commit to it. But as you can see, you're getting daily and consistent content, not just in reality TV, but everything in pop culture. As always, you guys have been the curators of what we decide to follow here on the channel. You guys have turned me on to so many amazing hot topics, but also great reality TV. And I hope as curators of pop culture, you'll continue to do that with us in 2022. Thank you to all of our favorite celebrities and reality TV stars that help build the Kempire Daily YouTube channel as well. This is a partnership. It's not just me. And I'm grateful for everything that you guys say in the texting community, what you say in the comments section, even the negative ones. Because here's the thing. The negative ones help us make changes where necessary, especially if it's constructive criticism. But I also understand your negativity has nothing to do with me. But I still wish you well. But more than ever, as I always say, we have a lot more positive, uplifting comments from our community. And I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Happy New Year, happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in 2022. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Happy New Year, and I'll see you very soon.